Hey, let's take a look at your MT7 LT3 assignment. First off, don't forget your name. Name is very important. Um, do questions 1 through 11 in ALEKS before you even attempt this, because you'll have some issues if you don't do that first. The basics are in ALEKS. Okay, and question number 12. I want to write that in exponential form. I'm doing nothing with the 16, so the 16 is staying right there. And then we're going to take C, and my exponent is 5, and my index is 4. So it'll be 16 times C to the 5/4 power. And there's your answer for question 12. Taking a look at number 14. Notice I got 5/32s inside there. So I'm going to find the fifth root of 32 to the 5th power. Well, that's 32 to the 5/5 power, which is just 32 to the 1st power, or 32. So our answer for number 14 is H. Let's take a look at number 15. We got this formula, and I want to just find the time. So I'm just going to substitute everything I know in our problem. So T equals 2 times pi times of my radius, which in this case would be 80 to the 1/2 power, divided by 9.8. That I think I'm going to write 1/2 power with the square root. I think it's easy to understand. So times the square root of 80 divided by the square root of 9.8. So now we're going to use our calculator. We're going to find that out. So we're going to say 2 pi times the square root of 80. So 2 pi times the square root of 80. I'm going to divide that by the square root of 9.8. And it'll take about 17.95 seconds on that one to find the time. Yeah, seconds. I just had to read that question and remember if it was in seconds or not. And that's what we'd have to do on that one. Okay, now on number 16, I want to know the gravity. So I'm going to have to work backwards here a little bit. And I know the rotation is 20 seconds. And I want the radius to be 90 meters. So my time is 20. So I'm going to say 20 equals 2 times pi times the square root of 90, all divided by the square root of g. Well, I don't like that g in the denominator, so let's do the reciprocal of both sides. So you get 1 over 20 equals the square root of g over 2 times pi times the square root of 90. So then I'm going to multiply both sides by 2 pi square root 90. So the square root of g, then I'll use my calculator. I'm going to take 2 pi square root of 90, and I'm going to divide that by 20. So g is about the square root of g is about 2.98. Well, to solve for g, I'm going to square both sides. So then g is 2.98 squared. Dang it, I wanted that. Can I redo that? I'll just take 2.98 and I'll square that. And we get about 8.9. So my gravity would be about 8. Oh, I forgot seconds on my T. It'd be about 8.9 meters per second squared. And there we have our first page.